Polarity of bonds. If a covalent bond is formed between two similar atoms, shared pair of electrons is equally attracted by the two atoms, and such bonds are called non-polar covalent bonds. Okay, non-polar covalent bonds. If the covalent bond is formed between two similar atoms, the shared pair of electrons are equally attracted by the two atoms. Such covalent bonds are called as non-polar covalent bonds. Example, H2 molecule, then Cl2 molecule, O2 molecule, etc. Next, second type is polar covalent bonds. If the covalent bond is formed between two dissimilar atoms and their electronegativities are different, in such cases, the more electronegative atom will attract this electron pair, or the shared pair of electron is shifted more towards the more electronegative atom. As a result of this, a partial negative charge is obtained over the more electronegative atom, and a partial positive charge is obtained over the less electronegative atom. Such covalent bonds are called as polar covalent bonds. Okay, so in two dissimilar atoms, having difference in their electronegativity, having difference in their electronegativities, what will happen? The shared pair will shift towards the more electronegative atom. Okay, shifts towards the more electronegative atom. Okay, so in two dissimilar atoms which are having difference in their electronegativities, the shared pair shifts more towards the more electronegative atom. Okay, shifts more towards the more electronegative atom. Thus, it acquires a negative charge, partial negative charge. Thus, it acquires a partial negative charge. So, the other atom acquires a partial positive charge, and other one acquires a partial positive charge. Okay. This type of bonding is called as polar covalent bonds. Okay. Let us take an example. Example is HCl. In the case of HCl, there is difference in electronegativity between the two atoms, and chlorine is more electronegative. So, this electron pair shifts towards the more electronegative chlorine atom, and it gets a negative charge, and this gets a positive charge. Okay. As a result, these such molecules gets a partial ionic character. Okay, due to the difference in electronegativities, this molecule gets a partial ionic character. Such covalent bonds are called as polar covalent bonds. Another example, H2O, then NH3, etc. are examples. Okay. It is observed that if the difference in electronegativities of the bonded atoms is 1.7, okay, if the difference in electronegativities of the two bonded atoms is 1.7, means the bond is 50% ionic and 50% covalent. Okay. If the difference in electronegativity is greater than 1.7, then the bond is mainly ionic, and if it is less than 1.7, then it is mainly covalent. If the difference is more than 1.7, then the bond is mainly ionic. If the difference is less than 1.7, then the bond is mainly covalent. Okay. Like this, we can explain the polarity of covalent bonds. Okay.